Good morning. How you doing? My name's Kim. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. Ooh, they got me jumping in. We're going to get into it, all of it. Now, thank you for clicking on this video. Now then, this will be a channeled message for you, for your highest good. I trust this message has found you at the most profound time. I really appreciate you. I welcome you. If you've never been here before, welcome. You come on in, you get cozy. Thank you so very much for being here. Now then, as always, collective, I love you so, so much. And I'm so very proud of you from what I saw this morning during my meditation. Now, as always, you just take what resonates and you'll leave the rest behind. We're going to get rid of old business here. Let's release the karma for the higher good of the entire collective consciousness. That includes your difficult, toxic people. Now then, I read your damn karmic, who must pay a steep price now. Oh yes, today, your squirrely people are learning that karma is bitch pudding. That's gotta hurt. Now then, you come from a place of intuition and knowing. They don't. They're squirrely. That higher self of yours, that's a way to have a stable authority. You are more inclined to live in a way that is genuinely true to your unique. There's only one you, collective, and your unique expression of your deepest values. You unlock your pure potential. Your thoughts and your behaviors will match your priorities. Of course, you stay aligned. They don't. Your squirrely people are twitchy. Karma is quick, painful, and grueling. Now for your narcissist. They will be wounded and they will be narcissistically in a rage. They got a harsh karma coming smacking their ass hard. I know. Here, let me get it out of the holder. Oh my goodness. This is you now. It starts out with you. And you come from a place. You see eye to eye with yourself. You're honest with yourself. You know your worth. You come from a place of intuition and knowing. And that higher self of yours, oh my goodness. That's a way to have a stable authority so that you have agency. And you are more inclined to live that way. That which is true to your own self be true. There is no one like you. And you're expressing your deepest values seamlessly. You unlock your pure potential. And that matches your priorities. You stay aligned. But they're going to be wounded. And they got it out for you, got a major rager for you. They cannot believe the harsh karma that's smacking open a can of whoop ass on them. Because you're getting justice. You asked, you prayed for a harsh justice just to get them out of your hair. Brilliant. I was like, go get it for collective. Isn't that sweet? Everyone in the Speedos. And didn't know you all going to be in Speedos on Judgment Day, did you? And look, Wheel of Fortune. They hit a brick wall because they're that toxic. Oh my goodness. We're going to In desperation, if they could just, God, if they could, God, give you a hangnail, they figure they've won. But they want more than that perpetrated on you, and they refuse to change. So they're getting karma. I read your karmic. It's a steep, steep price. Yeah. Karma is bitch pudding. I love robot chicken. Praise God for robot chicken and bitch pudding and strawberry shortcake and bitch pudding. I couldn't believe it when I saw that on robot chicken. I couldn't believe it. My son and my niece and everyone were all a generation of strawberry shortcake and all those damn cartoons that we had to watch. Yeah. I know it's just not right. It's just not right. Now, it's been fun. The blessed morning now I tap in. Every morning I tap into the Froud. I use both of the Froud oracles because it's just more fun that way. And I got the green woman. Oh, collective, she cradles you. Oh, and that fairy faith, she cradles you in her strong arms. And she soothes all of us collective with a very healthy energy this morning. All that is beautiful, rather than just awesome. In Gaia, in nature, in Mother Nature, in Mother Earth. Father Sky and Mother Earth. The beauty of the green woman. You honor her strength. You let her powerful, gentle energy surround and nurture you, collective. Now, I know this is going to be, this is an open read. Because when I do bitch pudding, you're going to do your blessings now. So it's an open read, many subjects. Is that an oxymoron to have? To have the words bitch pudding in the same phrase as a tarot card reading? I don't know. What do you think? I think you should leave me a comment. I triple dog dare you. No, I don't. I don't care. I get validation from myself. You just just knock me over with a feather. Leave me an emoji, a blue heart, a comment. No, really. Knock me over with a feckin' feather. But before I do begin, if you want to support the channel or just say thanks, well, now is an absolutely great time. You can hit the like button, you can subscribe to the channel, you can share this video on all your socials, or you can drop me a comment with your thoughts, any kind of thought, any thought at all. Any of that helps the channel big time. I need help. Consider doing all of that before we move on. Triple dog dare ya. Would you like me to sing the Jeopardy's jingle? Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Hit the like button. Dun, 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 dun. All right, well, we're back. You're venturing into Don't Give a Flying Feck television. Coming to you from Kirky in the land of enchantment. Now, if you're joining me today, there is a reason for seeing this message. And you and I have been on this journey, collective. You have been aligned with me from the beginning. I've only been here since about the 20th of June. You have the power to embody your authenticity and support yourself through narcissistic adversity. You found a place to belong here on all levels because you have the power to project grace and calm and balanced and reciprocity. Gee, damn you, Mercury retrograde. My mouth won't hold soap when setting boundaries with toxicity while actually solving problems. Right? Am I right? Tarot is a self-help tool used on my channel so that the viewer, that's you, collective, can enhance your self-awareness. You can build emotional resilience. And that can help you to set boundaries with your squirrely, toxic person. Now, the content shared here is based on publicly available information, research, tarot and Proud Fairy Oracle readings, and this is for your enjoyment. And the PSAs are a hoot. That's to encourage thoughtful discussion and provide awareness about narcissism and bullying using tarot cards. Now, this video is created for informational and educational purposes only. Under the principles of fair use, the goal of this channel is to discuss and analyze and cut up and bathroom humor and to document the true public service announcements we use and clarify with the tarot and the fairy oracles because it keeps life interesting. Now, it's for entertainment purposes to document these videos, these tarot enhanced channeled messages every day with accuracy and sensitivity and respect. Sure, that's the ticket. So, viewer discretion is advised, as the fairy tales discussed at the very tail end. As the topics discussed may be sensitive or disturbing as hell to some audience members, especially if they're real children, because this is for people 18 and older, please. All individuals mentioned in this video are treated with respect and with utmost dignity, and no disrespect is intended towards bullies or narcissists or butt nuts or jerk faces or anyone actually connected or focused on during this beautiful reading, because I tell off-color jokes. Yeah, I'm a funny tarot card reader. Permission is not granted to link or to repost this video. This video is for educational and spiritual entertainment value and purposes only. Because it is. This video doesn't refer to any specific person and should not refer to any specific person as having NPD or narcissistic traits, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video believe or support a claim that a person is literally a narcissist or a bully, or a squirrely little jerk face, or butt nut, or your mother-in-law. When your mother-in-law sits around the house, she annoys the feck out of everybody because she's your mother-in-law. I know even your mate, and that is their mother. Like their own mother. She's incorrigible. This woman's a piece of work. I'm telling you, I read your damn karmics. All of them, but oh my goodness. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Now, this is for fun. This is not for fortune telling. This is not for predictions. I'm not giving you predictions of the narcissist's next move. I'm not going to tell you how to outsmart your narcissist, because I don't suggest you do that. No, never. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, common sense. I'm I tap into really dark energies, though. It's your department. I don't live with your butt nut. You do. Use your intuition and your fight or flight. Mine will do you no good. All I can do is educate you and get you to come in here and understand you have a place to belong. Or maybe someone you care about's having problems with a difficult person at the very least, but they do have a bullying issue. I know. The transformation is your confirmation during this morning's reading. This reading, this one right here, is your confirmation. And this is my intent when we do this every morning. This is my intention, is to offer you my unconditional, non-judgmental love. And that if I can help one person really embrace how unique you are and love yourself unconditionally, shamelessly, not from your ego, but from your heart space. If I can help one person, I can help 1,000,000. So I'll start with the one. But my intention is I feel this love connection with a soul family. And then it's going to be so strong once they all get here in the 3-dimension. It's going to take time, but that's okay. But mirror is a concept in tarot. It's often an analogy. It represents reflection and self-awareness, and that's what we do here. I want you to really embrace who you really, truly, remember who you are. And remember the ways that you resolved potential challenges or conflicts back in the day before you squirrely people, conquered your world. Love conquers all on my channel. So my intention is to spread that love conquers all on my channel. And I really, really push you being your most authentic, true self every day. And that you just get in alignment with your higher self till I sound like a broken record. But these are timeless readings. No matter when you or a loved one who's being bullied, share my videos. Click on and view the entire video. Then give me a blue heart so that we can put the algorithms in a conniption fit. Kaloo. I mean it. You think I'm kidding. No. The Magician. Ooh, you're manifesting what you need. You attract in a new love or new lovers. Oh, good for you. Let's see now. What else? What? When doing past life regressions, it's not remarkable to see the same spirit guides or even souls working together over many lifetimes on your behalf. This is an open read, many subjects. We're doing your blessings, and there are many, many of them. Then we're going to get on with everything else we do on 5 Mirror Tarot. You have found a place to belong. You are welcome here. This is like telling a bedtime story on my channel, as old as time can tell. You are unique, collective. There's nobody like you. And you and I come here together in this experience. There's no one else have an experience like you and I do. With this one feature, someone, your difficult, toxic person, it keeps trying to suck you back into this toxic connection. Your strawberry shortcake, darling. Your narcissist is bitch puddin'. Blockbuster energy. Getting rid of an obstacle, a little toxic one, to find a way to attract positive things to keep coming into you, to drive away harmful forces. This is a vibration to promote your healing. I know, are y'all ready for Thanksgiving? Just do it for you. I give you permission to not go and do that kabuki, that toxic kabuki dance. Why would you voluntarily do that unless you're a masochist? That was a joke for entertainment purposes. God is the best source of all of my abundance. Have you ever seen abundance? Abundance? You are attracting in somebody who is a spiritual match. Thank you for sharing your gifts with me this morning. I really do care about you. You make me so damn happy I just can't put it to words. Whatever this is, it is, I feel. Someone who is balanced. A person of real substance comes in here with you. You're like, come here. You heighten your sensuality. And you both realize shared desires. You're protected. You're alerted to people who you cannot trust. The divine's cluing you in, buttercup. This is to count this vibrations to counteract or repel. Getting sucked into the karmic's poor choices, to be blamed for their every problem. Their toxicity is ridiculous. You come from a place of intuition and knowing. To bring sleep, a calm, anger, protection, that's your righteous anger, is protection from evil. You're done, you're not doing it. Paid employment for some of you, commercial transaction underway. Stop worrying. Jam yourself up. Spiritual truth. Marital troubles, strife, a possible lawsuit. That's around a business. Not like a real marital problem. It's like business partners or like an old married couple. Ooh, a trapdoor, unpleasant surprise. Potential obstacle in your situation or your life. For some of you, not all of you. This is a collective reading. It is an open read, many subjects, because there's just so much stuff here to share. Some of you are feeling manipulated, feeling trapped into something unpleasant with your tapping into your intuition. Having to struggle with this person keeps creating endless knots. You have to fight with faith and trust. Your faithfulness is being rewarded. And then they do more to you and you buckle down and then you get rewarded. Karmics and your person's very unfortunate lusty connection. Lusty-minded connection is emotionally stagnant. So the narcissist is pissed off that you're not rejected by the world at all. They gave you the narcissist. You don't have any friends and and no, they don't have any friends. That's called projection. Narcissist has strange relationship with sanity and irony. Luck and power of healing self first and then others, because that's how you do it. Access to new ideas. Toxic persons manipulate to exploit spiritual powers by means of force and trickery rather than merit, trying to storm the gates of heaven, your toxic ones. I know, just in time for Thanksgiving. You get a fanfare to make fantasy a reality. Ooh, this vibe attracts favors. This vibe attracts wealth. This is an open read, many subjects. This vibration attracts love. This vibration attracts good fortune, good health, loyalty from friends and family, and business success. Open read. You carefully balance your newfound capacity to enhance the endorphin releasing qualities in your own brain, and it's fun. And some of you, it starts with a simple kiss. Audience participation. Some of you get military honors. Congratulations. Oh, love of the arts. This lover has a tendency to be melancholy about the arts. That's sweet. And heart between the woman and the King of Cups stands the spirit of authentic, true versions of love being reciprocated and being reciprocated and being reciprocated. And I've never seen a person talk so much with their hands and say absolutely nothing. Honestly, bitch Puddin', her behavior is sickening. Just in time for Thanksgiving. You've got protection, though, in all danger. A frequent by the skin of your teeth moment, but save God for small favors. You're grateful. Your narcissist is mocked by the new supply victim. They're in evil intent mode. Stay away from them. They will fight. They will justify. They will defend the indefensible because they can, because they're toads. They are toads. They're twitchy. I know. What? Oh, okay. We're going to try and sail through it. How many of you are ready for Thanksgiving? Same old shit, different day. How many of you, I've given you permission to stay home or do exactly what it is that you want to do instead of going through fresh hell again? Why would you do that? I gave you permission to stay home or to go to someone else's house if you're invited to Thanksgiving. Go and do with people you like and you can enjoy yourself. Screw the others. They don't deserve your company. There's not much water in there, so here we go. I know, what does the divine... I don't know how I'm going to have to do it with this hand. Well, no, I could use my fingertips. Ooh, these are great, collective. Ooh. What does the divine need to share? Ooh, what's this one? Is it this one? It's this one. Ooh, how are you doing? This is you in the past. I have to go. This is an old narrative, old timelines where you were miserable. But now, we've turned it right side up. Now, you're committed to yourself. And this is the Seven of Cups. You've got opportunities to do wonderful things with yourself. Judgment, and making that decision, judgment card. And the Hierophant. And the Justice card. That's three. That's a trifecta. When fearlessness turns into recklessness. The thin line between confidence and chaos for bitch Puddin' is straddled. Then it quickly disappears because you're not having it. Your narcissist charges through life. They defy the rules as if no boundaries that you convey could hold them. Squirrely people. You're a warrior of love. You, whoever's watching this, you are a warrior of love. Strongest love is self-love. Shamelessly loving yourself unconditionally, warts and all, magnetizes your soul. You have no idea how magnetic you are right now. I don't know. That's what crosses it. No, this is what they want us to jump into. When you were believing what other people were telling you your whole life, that you weren't worthy of this or that, you weren't good enough, you weren't that. When you started to buy into it, it didn't feel right. Now you're committed to yourself, not in a conceited way. True self-love kicks in the law of attraction in the universe. so that your opportunities in the outside world started to level up too, right along with you, once you started seeing there is no other person like you, collective. And that's not being conceited. There was only one person made like you, who believes in what you believe and thinks how you believe. Your energy is delightful. And now you have that for your own sake. And then those around you, when you love yourself on the inside, those around you who do love you conditionally and judge you all the time and breadcrumb you, these are your squirrely people. Even they, the ones who love you. If you love yourself, you will attract to you those people will want to be around you, and they have to come to you correct. They can't be mean to you, disrespecting you all the time, being cruel to you, taking advantage of you, taking you for granted. You give them love, they give you nothing in return. They're ungrateful. No, if you love yourself on the inside, those people will be attracted to you to do better. They want to match your energy then. You change on the inside and being more accepting of yourself, those on the outside will too. In their own time. You're not getting validation from them, you're getting validation from yourself, not in a conceited way. So when they do come to you with love, there's no precondition to it. There's no bickering or arguing. Everyone is in a state of inner peace in your presence. And then they can be all, they can deal with contrary, squirrely people in their own time, but when they spend time with you, they don't get justice from those other people, but they get justice from you. Peace and harmony with the Hierophant. They decide to be in your company. They give you unconditional love. Whereas before, you were seeking validation outside of yourself. And they wouldn't give it to you. They were breadcrumbing. It was preconditioned. I'm mad at you today, so you don't get love from me today because, Then I get validation from myself, and then the rest of you all going to have to just fall into place on your own. I'll wait. Or not. You could never get it. I don't care. I don't get validation outside of myself. Got it? And you like it like that. It's working for you. What crosses the situation? No, it was this one. This one was like winking at me. Sudden threat, reputation, shaky actions leave everybody frustrated in their wake. This is a smear campaign they're either doing directly to you, collective, or they're going after your child, they're going after a coworker, they're going after your best friend, they're going after, or it is you. This is someone in your community. They're just stunned. They cannot believe the bitch puddin'. Now I pick up on one of the most deceitful women. That's why I keep calling her bitch puddin'. They are crude. They are evil. At the center of everything, it's intense. It doesn't feel good. And you walk in and you stay calm. You tame yourself. You respond, but you don't react. And this woman needs everyone to react. That's how she feeds off of it. You won't react. You respond. You set boundaries, and then you become the light. Then all the other people in the room that she snake fascinated 30 seconds ago are all coming over. They're drawn to your light, and they're repelling her. And just in time for Thanksgiving, She's planning on ruining this, you know, and the weekend, the whole shebang. This is like yeah, Thanksgiving's kind of like a long weekend, correct? Extra days to sort of goof off, right? Celebrating being able to goof off, I guess, because it's Thanksgiving. Bitch Puddin's at the bottom of the wheel. She is not happy, and when she's not happy, she's not in control. She feels threatened. And all of her details are right now in the here and now, already destined to fail. Epic fail. And that's because the divine needs and publicly to get her karma's going to publicly be seen by not just you, by everybody. It's going to be the talk of the social media. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Everybody else is not trapped in their head, but, well, watch out, strawberry shortcake. Use your discernment, because bitch Puddin' gonna be trapped in hers, and she's going to go apoplectic, go off. And everyone gonna be watching you. From what I could see, they're gonna take cues from you. You're grounded, balanced, centered, and connected to the divine, and you don't lower you watch that you don't lower yourself. No matter what she does, she pulls every despicable, vile thing that you can do in public to keep her status quo vileness in check. What's the basis? You become the light. You're the example. From the tiniest child to the oldest old curmudgeon and everyone in between. They're all watching you and your effect. And they'd waited, maybe some of them, their whole lifetime to see her get it but good somehow. And they didn't know when or how it was going to happen. It was you. 3 of Wands. Your ship comes in. You sailing. Then 5, 6, 7 of her. Ooh. 7 of Swords. She's lying, cheating, stealing the limelight, attention, throwing tantrums, everyone under the bus, being ugly, being mean to everyone, just to ruin it for everyone. Ace of Pentacles. And you're the Ace of Pentacles. You're the vessel. You're the hand of God that delivers that humility, that karma to bitch Puddin' strawberry shortcake. You're bitch Puddin's karma, according to this Ace of Pentacles. 6, 7 of Wands. You show people how to stand up to her in like 7 different burns, but not like malicious burns. This is karma burns. 5, 6, 7 of 1. Standing your own. Page of Cups. She gets the message. It's time to clean up an ongoing issue with bitch Puddin'. The smear campaign, the damaging rumors, and that's what she's spewing like a toxic volcano in front of everyone, just vile. Rumors about you or a close family member or extended family member, family and friends you just known forever. Then she keeps escalating her toxic behaviors, and you are sublime. She's overreaching to being put on guard by you, playing the crabby victim, and then she starts milking it for everything that she's got. She wants pity. But your ego is in service of your very own authentic soul. So you just, instead of making yourself smaller, you showed everyone else to shine, to do the same thing, to shine. Don't make yourself small for bitch pudding. Your ship comes in. 3, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost vibration. You have the divine back you, guiding you, doing this. 6, 7 of swords. The divine shows bitch pudding for being bitch pudding at her bitchiest. And that they watch you not sacrifice yourself, and we're going to just have to check it on another Thanksgiving that these a-holes are going to ruin for us. No, it was brilliant. You were the vessel. You were God's wrath. You were the instrument of bitch pudding's destruction. She's a roly-poly pudding that nobody wants to eat. And in new ways, seven ways, the way you handled yourself, you showed all the rest of the people who'd been waiting their whole life for her to get her comeuppance. Some of them. Others were too young and wouldn't know the history, but others did. And that she's always been like this. Or there's no gender in tarot. You know the drill. You switch those energies around. No, you're talking about Phil, Kim. And he is bitch pudding. But over the next 2 weeks, which ones? Show me. It's this one, isn't it? And that's too many cards. No, it's not. I'll be brave. Squirrely woman. Screaming and fighting all the way for attention. Won't drop the situation going on and on to agitate and to inflame. Keeps crying innocence, but she did something offensive. It's unjustifiable, this act. And accused you or another person of acting shadily like, me? What about you? You are the one who ruins it for everyone, every occasion, every time we get together. You. It's you, bitch puddin'. You're the problem. Now, this is not okay behavior. And throughout this, your heart is like a little compass. With all the hate that she's pouring, just the path of love is its truest form of abundance. You just sat there leveling up by staying calm. She was throwing everything but the kitchen sink toxic that she had at you. Well, you took her chi, you took her power. You alchemized it. And then you leveled up. You were leveling up right before her eyes, and it was pissing him or her off to no end. Magician reversed. It wasn't going their way. Avak. Abracadabra. Presto. Change on the C5 of Wands. Everyone ganging up on her. She did not get pity. Queen of Cups reversed because she was bitch puddin'. The Queen of Cups is bitch puddin'. 6, 7, 8, 9. Her worst nightmare just kept happening in real time and mortified. Page of Swords, everyone agreeing with you. Collective's right. You are bitch pudding and you are ruining Thanksgiving. You're a child. Oh yeah, they all do her in with the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is you going inward, deeper still. 5 of... She was trying to lead everyone out into the cold sitting at the table while their food's getting cold, while she's Two of Cups. You and the rest of the people that were on your team behind you were seeing eye to eye. And you could see it for being just awful. She couldn't celebrate Three of Pentacles. She couldn't embellish. She couldn't carry this scheme out. Emperor reverse doesn't like to be wrong. She doesn't like to be wrong. Oh well. Everyone, nope. We're behind collective. And see, you set the tone for the room instead of it being all angst and oh, here we go. Everyone became balanced, grounded, and centered and connected like you were. They were connected to you. You're connected to the divine. Steep price. Karma is. Karma's bitch puddin'. Everyone turning on her in real time. She thought Thanksgiving dinner was going to go her way. Queen of Cups reverse. That's her. It's actually karma being bitch puddin'. I am being corrected by Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. In real time, her nightmare unfurls. Her more harder she goes after you, you level up. You alchemize that toxicity. You gave all of it back to her because it wasn't yours to claim or process. It's hers. Here, this is yours. You're welcome. It did not faze you. The more she tried to stab you and then metaphorically, she couldn't pull it off. She failed. Her messages fell flat like a lead balloon. They went over like a lead balloon. See? Done herself in. Trying to lead everyone out into the cold and ruin the whole, like for the next 5 days, see? Her next 5 days are going to be ruined. Everyone else could see eye to eye, could see her for exactly, or he for exactly what they were up to. And could not embellish upon their schemes to destroy and create chaos. So the Emperor card reverse is also karma. Coming, divine retribution. Divine's not having it. She needed to be taught a karmic lesson. What crowns collective? She did it deliberately, forcefully. And if it was determined to be outside of the law, morally, or maybe even criminally. Now, you stood there as she went for the jugular vein on you, metaphorically, and you said, I shine as an eternal flame. You tapped in. I want my light to grow even brighter right there in real time, and you showed everyone how to do that. The world, this is the last thing that needed to be done. You needed to do, you had to go, you asked for her to go through, someone through their prayers, someone in that room in their prayers asked for her to go through a harsh judgment. You were the vessel, you were the vehicle the divine used on this person. Karma is harsh. It's a steep, steep price. And the more she tried to go after you, she knew it was she should stop, and didn't. She wasn't prudent. And then if anyone was feeling sorry for her, they stopped. Oh, you went too far. We almost felt sorry for you, Cindy, or whatever her name is. But nope, you went too far. And so we're going to make decisions for you. You're not going to ruin this for us. She probably decides to leave 5, 6. Quickly, she got a clue that this was going south. It wasn't going her way. I told you. Divine retribution. She was exposed. Karma, 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 karma. I must say. Definitely in the future. No, these are so pretty. Definitely in the future. You're about to find out the truth behind her sordid story. After this little showdown, when she thinks she's just going to pick up where she left off, is where the smear campaign is stunning. It did a number on someone's reputation, but it's false. It's not true, so it comes back on her. Self-love in your life, you stick with that. You make it so that you can send love to someone and uplift them. You go and do what you do. You make people feel better by talking to them, sitting, listening to them. You go onward. You celebrate yourself in your own skin. 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're able to walk away from this. I think she might be too embarrassed to try and go after you at Thanksgiving ever again. Yeah, because you took a leap of faith and trust in yourself, and that carried you. She's made out to be a foolish devil. Here we go. Oh, of course they're stuck together. Hold on. The Fool card and the Devil card. She can see that you bested her and that she gave her power over to you and that you leveled up and you benefited from it. She thought she was going to do a superior dance or something. Yeah, you completely showed her up to being a fool, and you're a hero. And she can't hide, say that she's a hero. No one will believe it. They thought she was, but you showed her true colors. I'll say. And then you went on to smoother waters. She went on to the ship's breaking up, shipwrecked. She thought she was the star, and she was going to defeat all of you, actually, and come out of it smelling like a rose. No, she came out of it smelling like a dookie, and it went down really fast. The 8 of Wands. It went down really fast. And the 9 of Pentacles. Everyone in that room is loyal to you. Look at that Malamute and the Crow. Everyone's loyal to you. You showed them. You did them a favor. And the hope in your environment. End of your frustration with its reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. Strength reversed. High Priestess reversed. Woo! She's scandalous. This is scandalous. News sent shock waves through the community and the family, especially those that were there to see it. And no one is putting up with her crapola from this day forward. She was aiming to damage your reputation or the reputation of another loved one, or maybe you and another loved one or family member. wanted to stain someone's character is what she's after. But your higher self taps into an ocean of creative energy, so that's your hope. No, in spades. She got this in spades. She got her karma. Karma's bitch puddin', but so was she. Bitch puddin' versus bitch puddin'. What a wrestling's real, huh? No, everyone in the past has been frustrated for the last, I'm going to suggest 6 family events. It doesn't always have to be just every Thanksgiving. She does graduations, weddings, birthday parties, anniversaries. She is an equal opportunity, awful person. Queen of Pentacles reversed, doesn't have a shit together now that she tangled with you. Everything that she took action towards you went over like a lead balloon. The pale rider, the pale horse of the apocalypse hit her. Kicked her in the head, metaphorically. Weakened her. Totally weak, coward, weak, puny, vile, reptilian leather in her leather. Like a little barfly. Yeah. High Priestess reverse. That's, again, there's no gender. This could be a man that's just extraordinarily bitchy. Right? What do those around, collective? Think of you, collective. In reality, there is no truth to whatever this rumor or whatever this schlop was that she was trying to push off. All of this, Lounge Lizard's accusations and smears were determined to be baseless, and she is, for entertainment purposes, it's still a tarot card reading. She's an alcoholic. Now, your higher self shows you how to give birth to what the divine love does to grow everything in your heart space that keeps you going and thriving. 5, 6, 7, 4, because you count your blessings. 4 of Cups, you count your blessings. And the divine pours more blessings over your head. She's trying to burden you and everybody to ruin the whole gosh darn end of November, beginning of December. Unhealthy dynamic for her to get attention and validation by ruining everyone's family unity. You are the Knight of Wands, a fire trine, good ideas in Aries, expanded on them in Jupiter and Sagittarius, had the balls in Leo to go up against her because you were the instrument used by God so that karma is bitch pudding. To get that bitch pudding karma going. Fair exchange of energy between you and those that were standing with you to stand up to her. They are proud of you. Heart's desire. Heart's desire. Ace of Wands. Ooh. The Moon. 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. 2 of Swords. Oh, what a shock. He or she was derailed. What a vapid little psycho he or she is, collective. False accusations are a form of harassment, especially on social media. That's cyberbullying, and it's illegal as hell. He or she is using online platforms, and that's not cool or kosher. So see, they bring this on themselves. Your higher self shows you how you can love your shadow as much as you love your light. Ace of Wands again. Your bright new beginning, your fresh start, fresh way of being and loving yourself intuitively and using your discernment. And if you didn't want to dive into this crap again, it's because you brought balance to the situation. That was you. And took action in ways that others got tips from you how they're going to handle bitch pudding. Because they don't want to go anymore. They don't want to go to any more events with her being present. They just won't show up. They've had it. They're fed up. Life's too short. Life is too short. Because it is. Squirrely numbskulls, let's see. They're being intense. They're being unreasonable. Subscribe to 5 Mirror Tarot to get the scoop on the action with this Tarot Enhanced channeled message this morning. And every morning, we do this every day. Enter the heart space. Ask your higher self to let you experience love, to experience true love, starting with true self-love practices that kick in the law of attraction. And let it fill up your heart space from head to toe. Because you want to. This is you and the universe balancing all of this out. You were that evil person's karma too. You were the instrument. See? You were the instrument of the divine. You work for the divine, King of Wands. And you were in your masculine, the inner divine masculine is what was taking action. And you weren't arguing or anything. And your message was loud and clear without you saying very much, actually. What you said, you chose your words before you spoke. And it was a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful reading. Happy ending for you and everyone there to see it, that some of them were happy, they were older, that they got to see that she finally got it, and it was it was collective kicked their ass. It was great. It was remarkable. Now then, I'm going to tap into Holy Spirit into the angelic realm using the Bible. Ooh, okay. Right about. Lord, rebuke me not in thy wrath, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What did I just say? For thine arrows stick fast in me, and thy hand presseth me sore. Don't get mad at me, God. Don't scold me in your hot displeasure. I was your vessel. And you let me get to Cindy Sue. Little Cindy Sue who, toxic who, for thine arrows stick fast in me. See, if you hadn't done it, it just would have gone the same way it always was, and she would have gotten away with it, and that's what she wanted. Thy hand presseth me sore. You were the vessel. You were the instrument. There is no soundness in my flesh because of thine anger. If you hadn't done it, you would have gone through the same fresh hell, and it would have been the same thing next year and the year after that. Neither is there any rest in my bones because of my sin. You would be denying who you truly, uniquely are if you hadn't stood up to her in this situation. Now, the one that I did between 3 and 4 in the morning warns, gaslighting dismantles a victim's ability to trust their own judgment and undermine self-confidence using self-esteem of the victim. This is Matthew 10. And he had called unto his 12 disciples. He gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal all manner of illness of desire. Her desire was to wreck this for everyone, for this event and the family unity coming together. It just so happens to be Thanksgiving. Now, if you keep still your narcissist is doing so, this takes concentration and a ton of energy, and it burns off that attention for their narcissistic supply because you robbed her of that. Now it's difficult to keep up for prolonged periods of time. You watched her start not looking so good when she was hot stuff and she was zapping people left and right, but once she went up against you, she was burning off all of that narcissistic supply and started running on fumes. Bullies publicly shamed, stung by their own lies. If you keep pushing her, and you did, you might be able to make your narcissist slip up, and you did. It was a beautiful thing. Gaslight renders a victim highly susceptible to only their narcissistic opinions and point of views and memories of shared experiences. We talked about that in yesterday's video. Spiritual grace for you is what you showed. Assistance and blessings come into your life without disrupting your life. You stood there and you did. Congratulations, collective. And now your narcissist is oversharing, so and there is an important inconsistency. You were tripping her up. If what your narcissist says is true, then why did they assume that it was okay to perpetrate harm during this gathering? You at this point knew what happened the entire time. And now your narcissist will be wounded. They will rage, and she did. She popped off there before she collapsed. As your narcissist cannot believe the news. They didn't get what they wanted, but the only concern your narcissist has is for him or herself. So, you think you know the story of Tom Thumb? Well, you nestle in, you get cozy now, collective. A poor country dweller sat one evening by the warmth of his hearth as he poked at the fire, while his wife sat across from him spinning. What a very, very sad thing it is that we have no kinder, no children. Our home is too quiet, while everyone else's house is noisy and full of cheer. But the truth is far older and, according to Carl Jung, much darker. And this character's fate in this fairy tale was far too disturbing for your run-of-the-mill fairy tale. Yep, answered his poor, sad, tired wife, who sighed. Even if it were an only child, and if it were no bigger than my thumb, I would be so damn happy. And you and I, we would love it. We would love that only child with all of our hearts. I'm drawing from original versions of fairy tales this morning, not sanitized on 5 Mirror Tarot. It reveals how these tales illustrate each stage of the alchemical work, iterations required to achieve answers to questions using the tarot and fairy oracles for a channeled message this morning. It was not long after this that she had a teeny antsy boy who was as strong and healthy, but alas, he was no bigger than his mother's thumb. Then the parents said, "Ooh, thank God, our wish has been fulfilled." And as teeny antsy and small as he is, so we must love him dearly. Every truth behind every fairy tale. Finally, this morning, a true tale of narcissism where the tarot and the fairy oracles combined unveil secret teachings found in the context of this fairy tale. But I promise you that you will never look at Grimm's fairy tales the same way again. And because of his tiny stature, they naturally called him Tom Thumb. They spoiled him rotten. They let him want for nothing. Yet the child grew no bigger, but he remained the same size as when he was first born. Still, he looked out on the world with wise, intelligent eyes, and soon he showed himself as a clever and agile creature who was very lucky in all that he attempted, thankfully. Now, what you're about to hear, the true story of this particular fairy tale, this premise, and I will tap in. This is the Two of Pentacles, and I will speculate about how it mirrors the scourge of narcissism, an imbalance in the family of Tom Thumb. On my channel, it mirrors the scourge of narcissism and bullying stops here on my channel. The father started his workday to cut wood. I wish I had someone to bring the wood cart after me. Oh, father dear, said Tom Thumb. I will bring it. Just you leave it to me. It shall be ready. It will be true. It will be there at the right time. This is a timeless channeled message. This is an open reading. It's an open read with many subjects and many blessings. There's just so much stuff in here to share. Now the peasant laughed and he said, "How can that be, Thomas? You are much too small even to help hold the horse's reins." "You know that does not matter," Tom said. "I will get mother to harness the horse, and I will sit in the horse's ear, and I will just tell him where to go." "Very well, son," the peasant said. "We will try it for once." The mother harnessed the horse. She set Tom in the horse's ear, and Tom Thumb cried out, "Gee up!" and "Whoa!" in turn, and he directed that horse where to go. And it went quite well, just as the horse was driven by its master, and they both went into the wood. This channel's message is laced with PSAs warning the viewer about what your squirrely people are going to try and pull on you. Now, it happened while the cart was turning the corner, and Tom was calling to the horse. Two strange men appeared on the scene. "My goodness," said one, "what the hell is this? There goes a cart. I gotta quit drinking." And an unseen driver is somehow calling to the horse, but there's no driver to be seen. I need some likes and subscriptions, and the comments are crucial to befriend the algorithm. Shares are also very important. Please share my content, share my videos. That's pretty damn peculiar. It's so queer, and we will follow that cart and see where it stops. Both watched as the cart went on deep into the forest, and the cart arrived safely at the place where all sorts of wood could be cut. Now Tom spied his father, and he said, "See, father, here I am. I have brought you the cart." Now some of these are going to shock you, and others will make you question why we love fairy tales in the first place if they're so damn nerve-wracking. "Now lift me down," and the father held the horse still, and he took his little son out of the horse's ear. Out of the horse's ear, not the horse's rear. Got it? Then Tom sat down quite satisfied in the straw. When the two strangers noticed Tom, they did not know what to say. They were gobsmacked to say the least. They were astonished. A clever boy, no bigger than a thumb, is born to a childless couple. Sometimes he encounters a magician. Tom faces many perils, such as being eaten by a cow. He gets lost in a forest. He was taken by 2 thieves. Despite the dangers, he uses his Machiavellian intelligence, because he's a narcissist, Tom Thumb, to get out of trouble, sometimes leaving a trail of pebbles to find his way home. In some versions, he receives magical items like an enchanted cat, or an enchanted hat, or an enchanted cat a cat in a hat, or a ring from a fairy queen. He often saves the day, sometimes by helping the king or queen of the land, and he's rewarded with riches, or even he becomes a noble knight. Now this story, it was penned in 1621. Tom Thumb outwits 2 thieves who want to exploit him for profit, to put him in a freak show and charge a price for admission. The wife went to Merlin, the magician, who works his guile, and he told the woodcutter's wife that in 3 months she will give birth to a boy who will be no bigger than the woman's thumb. 3 months later, she gave birth. Next, he was swallowed by a dairy cow while he was with his mom in a field while she milked the cows. While out playing ball in a field with his father, he was carried off by a raven. The raven drops Tom into a giant's castle, so the giant eats him. Tom kicked up a fuss and upset the giant's tummy, so the giant undergoes the technicolor yawn before vomiting Tom out. Once he vomited him out into the sea, a fish eats him. However, once the fish is caught and a cook is about to prepare the fish for the royal court of King Arthur himself, the cook spots Tom Thumb in the belly of the fish, and he is once again free. This was his rags to riches moment. His fortunes are transformed, for Tom Thumb has become King Arthur's jester, a dwarf to entertain the king. Ultimately, the combo of excessive praise, overprotection and lack of boundaries. Also, emotional manipulation creates a brittle, ungrounded sense of self for Tom Thumb. It's the core complement for a maladaptive narcissist or someone with NPD. Tom Thumb is not given the opportunity to develop true self-esteem, which comes from warmth and realistic feedback, but rather an unstable grandiosity that requires constant external validation. Conditional love. Tom Thumb does not feel loved for his true, authentic self. He's only loved for what he can provide to his mother. He is her narcissistic supply. The lack of focus in Tom's true emotional needs and the lack of a model for empathy hinder Tom Thumb's ability to comprehend or care about the feelings of others. Emotional enmeshment is a form of emotional incest. This is for educational purposes. High Priestess reversed, Empress reversed together. She prevents her son from developing his own autonomous identity. By relying on Tom for all of her emotional needs, Tom is fused to her emotionally. His sense of self-worth becomes tied solely to her approval. She is blocking him from forming healthy, independent adult relationships. There's lack of boundaries and consequences. He's often shielded from criticism, shielded from failure or negative consequences for his actions. This stops Tom from developing self-discipline. He has no realistic understanding. He can't grasp rules and boundaries. Tom fosters strong sense of entitlement, and he's arrogant too. Parental overvalidation. The mother obsessed and excessively praises her son for superficial attributes. Must keep her unique son small. She devalues him. She belittles him. His looks, his supposed talents, his status, rather than effort or genuine achievement. She goes on about how small he is. Still managed to lead that child to develop an inflated, unrealistic sense of self, of importance and superiority. Tom is a golden son, and it's commonly believed that Tom Thumb becomes a narcissist. This is for educational purposes. It's still a tarot card reading. High Priestess reversed. As the golden son, Tom Thumb was idealized as he was seen by his mother as an extension of herself. He is as big as his mother's thumb, not his father's, his mother's thumb. The son's role is to be perfect. Tom brings prestige to the family. Tom Thumb exists now to fulfill her own unmet needs and ambitions to be a mother, but her love is conditional. Her love comes with preconditions on his performance. The mother overpraised her son. This is called parental overvaluation. She used a maladaptive parenting style, refused to spank him or discipline him at all, also parental overprotection, and she proved how there was a lack of clear boundaries. Tom Thumb is a result. He's steeped in a pervasive sense of entitlement. He has an impaired dysmorphic sense of himself, endlessly reflected in things like Disney films, right? Used to reflect humankind's own all too present hyper-reality. This is for me and all it remains. There's something very attractive about what's implied in this tarot and fairy oracle reading this morning on my channel. So let's hold out the promise that these repurposed fairy tale oracles this morning before this Thanksgiving feast, so you can say how thankful you are. I think that you're a gift to me. This channel is a gift to me, so I'm very thankful. I thank you, collective. I have no idea. But I want you to go out there. And thank you for you come in here. We're really growing this into a very magical little channel. You're the gift. I was given a chance to have a second channel. My first channel was Auntie Grayrock. So I look at this as an absolute gift, and I thank you for creating this magical space with me every day. I know you're just one person, but I appreciate you. I'm so grateful. I love you so, so much for coming and showing me a kindness. And I cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. Oh, I want you to go out there. You have a great day today, but I want you to go really get a sense of yourself. I really want you to enjoy being in your own skin for this Thanksgiving, and I want you to be thankful. I am grateful. I thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you do. You come here and you encourage me to show up for myself, and I hope my intent is to encourage you to show up. You have one job, to show up for yourself, and you're doing beautifully. I'm so proud of you. But you go out there today and you have a really great day, but I'm going to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. And I cannot wait until we get together and we do this again. I'll be here for you every day, even on Thanksgiving, because I love you. Peace out.